A warm welcome for everybody or all present here. Actually, this morning, all of you are present here. It's an immense pleasure for me. Being that too on Sunday, for me, Sunday is actually a sleep day. So today we are hosting this Git and GitHub session that is related to the Hacktoberfest, and it's an immense pleasure for me as I am the host. So I am Anvata. So I am third year CS engineering students. So we have a club called DevNation, which combines the both. Or DevNation is created which includes the Microsoft Learn Students Ambassador, the ISL, that is Intel, and the Google Developer Students Club. So I think we'll start with the session. So
you're muted.
Again, I welcome everybody for the Hacktoberfest. Thank you for being this early in the morning. And I'm really happy for the counts of people join with us. So about me, I'm a competitive core member of GDSC AJIET, and I'm a competitive programmer. And I am doing my third year CSC engineering at AJIET, AJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. I am very much interested in programming new things, new data, new application. I like web development. So I think it's better we start keeping more other than delaying a session. So what is today's agenda? So since it is related to Git, so first we have to know what is a version control, and what is a Git, what is a GitHub, and the primary commands. So I'll start with it. So what is a version control? So before going to what is a version control, let me with an example explain what is a version control. So your job, your daily task, it might be creating things, saving things, editing things, or might be changing and modifying it and saving that thing. So how would you graphically represent that? That is what version control is all about. So saving the thing again and again is the goal, and this is when version control helps. Providing your clarity as when you did it, why you did it, and what were the contents of change, open for review at any time in the future. So as in everybody can review it. So version control definition as it's shown here, version control is a system that records changes to a file or set of files over time so that you can recall specific versions later. So if we do a picture of the activities we are working of any files, it might be, we just described previously about the daily task we do, might be creating things or saving the things or editing the things. You might, for each of the points, in time describe what you did it or why you changed it, or it might be a change of tool also, or might be a content change, or even a spelling correction or a background color change, or add any logo, etc. All these are not hard for a single individual or a single file. It is for a single individual, it is relatively straightforward. So many individual products are putting this into a product themselves. This idea of keeping history is the main thing we are looking into here. So until now we were looking at what an individual does and how does he see it. So now what will it look like in terms of graphical client that sits at top of Git? But where Git really shines is when we start talking about in a collaborative form, or it might be one or more people, or you and the other team members trying to do the same thing, or even worse, at the same files. So when you do that, you need something much more capable than a simple revision history of a single file or a single person. You need idea of keeping track of who changed it, who, what they changed, why they changed, and whom they changed. So these actions of you and your team members is handled by the version system control, that of Git. So there are types of version control. One is the centralized centralized version control system and distributed version control system. We'll look into distributed version control system later on, but let's first see what is a centralized version control system. So before all this, we have something called as even as local version control system. Here, many people's version method of choice. Here, it is nothing but we are copying file directly. So the main copy is already copied, and once we change it, everything changes. This is a very simple. This local system is used very commonly, but it has flaws also. It has disadvantages also. When you do that, when this local version system control is actually an incredibly error prone. So it is easy to forget which directory you're in and accidentally write to the wrong file. So to avoid this, we have the centralized version control system. In centralized version control system, we have a single server that contains all the files, version files, that is the updated files, and a number of clients that check out files from central place. So for many years, this has been a standard for version control system. But even this has a disadvantage. So we can see centralized version control system in Subversion, CVS, and Perforce. As I told, there's a disadvantage. Even this is error prone. The most obvious one is that the failure is that the server goes down. If the server goes down for an hour, then during that hour, nobody can collaborate with the version changes or the changes we did. So it affects all the files present in that version control system. So this is a server computer. We have here, this is the diagram for the version control system. As I told you, here the repository is shared for the developer, version 1, version 2, computer A and computer B. Here the single server, any server, it might be a computer A or a computer B, single server is data is transferred to it. So next, let's see about the distributed version control system. So this is where Git comes into light. Git follows the distributed version control system. So when we talk about the DVCS or distributed version control system, here the clients don't check the latest files, rather they fully mirror the repository. Now we came to know about a word called as repository. Now what is a repository? Repository is nothing but a file which is created in Git. So when we talk about distributed version control system, they fully mirror the repository, including the full history. There are many commands which I'll be discussing about more later on. So if the server dies, like as in centralized version control system, if the server dies, there will be a stop. We can't change anyhow. We can't change anything in centralized version control system. It affects the file. But in distributed control system, if the server dies and these systems were collaborating via that server, any of the client repository that is copied back by the server, we can restore it. So here, this is where we can clone it. Cloning is nothing but we are completely copying everything to a remote server. So this is seen, distributed version control system is seen in Git and Mercurial. So I'll talk about the commands later on. So this is a diagram of a flowchart of the distributed version control system, where these system deal with having several remote repositories they can work with. So here we can like we can collaborate with different groups of people in different ways simultaneously. We need not simultaneously, as in the sense we can do it at a time, at the same time. Each of you can do at the same time. So now we'll come to we looked into what is version control system. So I think you'll have few some idea of what is a version control system. Now we'll see what is a Git. Git is a version control system for developers. So, what is Git? This is an important section to absorb, because if you understand what Git is and the fundamental of how it works, then using Git effectively will probably be much more easier for you. As you learn Git, only keep in mind about the distributed version control system. Forget all other version control system, because Git is more based on the distributed system. So Git is installed and maintained in your local systems. And one thing that sets your Git apart is its branching model. So some of the characteristics of Git is it is fast and modern, provides history of content changes, facilitates collaborative changes to files, and it easy for use. So these are some of the characteristics of Git. Since it's easy, it is will be it's very easy, and we'll be looking into it. So next we'll see what is GitHub. GitHub makes it easier to collaborate using Git. So GitHub is nothing but a host or a hosting service. So it's a platform that can hold repositories of code in cloud based. So since it is cloud based, multiple developers or your team, you and your team members can work on a single project and see each other's edit in real time. That is at the same time. So next is the primary commands. So these are the primary commands, that is git add, git commit, git push, git pull, and git branch. So I'll be explaining about these, but git add is nothing but we're adding a file. Git commit is nothing but we are committing a file to the committing a file into the GitHub. So I'll be explaining all this later on. So first I'll conduct since I'll these primary commands are to be done after we create a repository, after we learn about the setup of Git and GitHub. So I'll ask my friend Lakshmikant to explain about how do we set up. But before Lakshmikant start his, I would like to conduct a small quiz using using Slido. So I'll be sharing the code. So I would like everybody to join the quiz. So please join. So we have 37 people attending the quiz, and even we have 36 attendees. So I think I'll be starting with the quiz. So you should be knowing this. What is Git? As I told already, what is a Git? So Git is a version control system, correct? So we got 84% people correct. Nickname for GitHub, okay. So let's see who is leading the scoreboard. Aksha, we have Aksha leading in the leaderboard. So I'll move first, second is Darshan Bhandari, okay. So I'll move forward. Next question. Git is same as GitHub, true or false? So 43% true, 57% false. So we'll see the answer. False is the answer. Git is not same as GitHub. So we'll see the leaderboard scoreboard. We have Vijay Kumar and Darshan Bhandari again. Okay, congratulations, guys. I'll go for the next question. So what is a command to get installed version of Git? The options are git version, get version, git version, git help version. So we'll see. This is a bit difficult, I guess. I will see what I didn't explain about this. Okay, 67% people have got it correct. 57, fine. So, okay, we have again Vijay Kumar and Anvita in the second place and Vijay Kumar leading. Okay, nice. So, next question. What is the command to set the user email for the current repository? Git config user email, git configuration email, git email user. So even this is a bit difficult question, but let's see who gets it correct. People have got it. 52% of the people have got it correct. Nice. So, okay, again we have Vijay Kumar. Okay, Darshan Bhandari has again come up. Nice. So, next question. Which command should you use to initialize a new Git repository? Okay, we'll see. Git init, correct. 77% people have got it correct. Nice. So Darshan Bhandari is leading. Okay. Vijay Kumar is second. Okay. So who created Git? This you should be knowing. I guess so. Linus Torvalds, it's correct. Dennis Ritchie created C programming and Guido van Rossum created Python. So I think the 11% and 21% who have got wrong knows now who created Git. So who? Okay, Vijay Kumar is leading again. Nice. So Darshan Bhandari is lost. He's lost on track. So we have second Gaurav. Okay, I'll continue with the questions. WhatsApp concurrent model is implemented using Dash programming language. You people being computer science students or some other branch, I think most of them might know this, but let's see. Okay, only 13% of people have got it correct. So Erlang is the programming language what WhatsApp is implemented on. So we'll see who has got it correct. Okay, Ashlesh. Ashlesh is reading. Okay, with Vijay Kumar on second place. And we have Anish in the third place. Nice. I'll continue with the next question. Python is a dash programming language. Okay, most of you all must be knowing this. This is a very simple question, I guess. %90 of the people have got it right, and fine. Let's see who has got it. Who answered it first? Again, we have Ashlesh and Anish taking the second place. Nice. Congratulations, guys. So next, we'll go to the next question. GitHub is owned by which company? Microsoft, Google, and Apple. %52 people have got it correct. It's owned by Microsoft. That's correct. It's not owned by Google. Okay, we'll see who's got it correct again. Okay, we have Gaurav leading now with Gitika with second place. Okay, congratulations, guys. So let's see the next question, the last question. Everything depends upon this question now. Let's see. When was Git first created? 2005, 2006, 2004, and 2007. I hope you get it correct, guys. So let's see. This is very bad. Only 23% have got it correct. It's 2005. We'll see. Okay, we have Gitika leading with first place and Anish. Congratulations, and it was fun having you people here and conduct a quiz. So now I would request Lakshmikant to continue with the session and teach you how to create an account in GitHub, how to create a repository, how to initialize it, and even how to set up the Git and GitHub.
So hello everyone, very warm welcome to all of you. Myself is Lakshmikant, and I'm a fourth year student at AJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology, and I'm an Android app developer at Google DSC at AJIET. So as my friend Anvita told, that I'll be briefing about GitHub and initial setup of Git Bash. So without wasting the time, let's get started with this. I'll be sharing the screen. 1 second. I hope my screen is visible. Can anyone tell? So to have a GitHub account, first let's search GitHub with Google, and I want you guys to follow what I'm doing because it's very important to know about Git and GitHub, as we are going to be software developers or in the IT industries basically. So if you're already having a GitHub account, you can sign in, or you can just sign up with me. So when you click on sign up, you'll be getting this interface. I have already an account, so I should log in through other account which I have, which is this, I believe. Then we should set up a password, like for security reasons. You can give any password, but make sure it's coming like password is strong. For security reasons, you might have need it. So let's click on continue. Then create a username of your choice. It is already taken, so. This is like, would you like to get an email or any updates from email, through email? If you want it, you can click Y or no. It's your choice. This start puzzle. file galaxy, some like to do like to verify whether you're human or not. You should go through this, then create account. Verification. Check your Gmail which you registered. You should be getting a verification mail. So some questions will be asked with you when you're like signing up to the GitHub. Like how many team members would you like? For now, we can click just me, then student. Then for what you'll be using GitHub basically. I will be like community and collaborative coding, and click on continue. Then collaborate and ship. Continue for free because the premium version, like you have to pay $4 per month. You'll be getting an interface like this. Then initializing a dashboard. Yeah. So this is the interface that you'll be getting when you like sign in for the first time. And here, like there are a variety of options. Like if you check over here in the top right top corner, you will have your profile, your repositories, your code space, your projects, your stars, gifts, upgrade to upgrade to the premium version or not. So if I click on your profile, I'll be redirected to my profile. This is my profile, which I created just now. Because I don't have any repository right now, it's showing like this. Then this is the indication that you have contributed to the society or the community. Then if I go to your repositories, I don't have any repository as of now. Let's try creating one new repository. So, create new repository. Here, a repository name is must, so I will keep the name as HackElite. Then description if needed, which is not mandatory. If you want, you can give, or you can keep it as such. There are two types of repository. One is public and private. Private is one where only you can see the code which you committed, and public is open source, which can be used by anyone. Then initialize this with the repository. So what is README file means? Like you're providing a description of what the repository contains. As of now, I don't require it, so I'll just leave it blank. Then click on create repository. So this is the interface you'll be getting when you click on create that repository. You can see variety of options like code, issues, pull requests, actions, projects, wiki, security, insights, etc. So code is nothing but what the repository actually contains. If you want a live example, I can show through my other account, which is this one. And yeah, my repositories. Here I can show this. So in the code section, you'll be having the different folders, the repository, and what and all is required in the repository. And this is what about the README file, which I told, which will be a briefing about what the repository contains. This is a live example. Let's go back. Then issues. This is a section of the code where people use your code, but they find some error. For example, you created simple calculator, but you forgot to include the divide by zero exception. So people here can create new issue and creating a title that divide by zero error, something like that. Zero exception. Submit new issue. I just created an issue over here, a divided by zero exception, by which the user of the repository will know this problem is there in my repository, and he can fix it in the next commit. So pull request is nothing but the issue which is created here. The user can ask the owner of the repository to give his code such that he can make changes in the original repository and to merge the repository with the new changes. I have done some, so it's okay, I guess. I have done 3 pull requests for Hacktoberfest as of now, which should be approved for me to get the merge request. Then we'll move on to settings, which is the main part. Here you can find various options like collaborators, modern options, etc. Collaborators means suppose you're creating a repository, and but multiple people are working on it. So you can't have different repositories, right? So instead of that, you can create a repository and add people over here. First, yeah, okay, I'll create for myself. Yeah. I'm adding myself to this repository, and through this I can edit the code in this account as well, or the original one. And one more main thing is for pages. Here we can deploy pages. For example, I have my personal portfolio website, which I hosted using GitHub. The link I'll provide in the description box, I guess. You can go through it. There's a syntax for it. When you create a repository, the repository name should be your username.github.io. Then you can create a repository using it. Then yeah, this is about creating a repository. Then initializing Git, right? So yeah, Git. Search this in your Google. You can download the zip file here, depending on your laptop. Basically, if it's Windows or anything like that. For Windows, if I click, whether it's a 32-bit setup or the 64-bit setup, or anything which PC is capable of. So I want you to download the Git version of your website, PC setup. When you click on it, you should get it started downloading, but since I already have it, I'll leave it as such. I request you to all download it. Till then, I want to share a story. Why GitHub is required? Suppose you can create a code using folders also, but why GitHub? Suppose you're working for an hotel customer or a client. He tells certain specifications, what he requires, or something like that. You create the folder and do what he told, and submit it to him. But your bad luck, he doesn't like it. So he tells some changes. If you do the same changes on the repository, folder which you created, and submit it, if it tells no, this is not good, the previous version was better. Instead of removing all the extra features which you added, you can just go to the if you use GitHub, you'll be saving it in the GitHub repository, right? So you can just go there and download the first commit which you did, and you can send the same to the user. That's the main use of the GitHub, where you can store the features in it. I suppose you have downloaded it. I have already installed Git here. Yeah. Git bash. You'll get an interface like this. Then hope you're doing this, but So you have to connect your Git with GitHub, right? Now Git is initialized, but it doesn't know where to like push the repository. So we should specify some commands like setting your email, password, and your username. There are like certain commands, which is git config --- version global user dot name and your username. Like your username is like it will be sent to Git and it will store the username in the folder. Then git config we are setting up the Gmail. And the password. Like if you do this, the Git will come to know that I have to like push in this user account and the email address of your account followed by the password. So if you like do any changes like push pull or get request push request, it will be go to like the account is specified over here. And yeah, that's it from my side. And I would request Amita to continue the session. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Lakshmikant. So I'll be continuing from here and explaining you since he has how to create a repository and the commands also. So I would request you all to do it along with me. So it'll be easier for you and you need it not be a difficult task for you. So I would request you to continue with me. So I'll be sharing my screen now. So first, you're supposed to go to your GitHub page, which you have created. So I hope everybody has gone to the page, are in the page. So we can create a new repository. So I'll wait for a minute and then I'll wait for some time and I'll then start creating a repository. So I'll be starting now. So as you can see, we have here something called as new. So I want everybody to click on that, new. So when you click on that, it'll take us to this page of creating a new repository page. So here you're supposed to give a repository name. So since this is just a demo I'm showing, so I'll be just naming my repository also as demo. So after naming it, we have an option public and private. So in public, anybody can see it. So and anybody can make changes in the repository. And private, you can choose who has to commit this and who can edit the repository. So right now I'm giving it as public. So then we have here something called as add readme file. Add a readme file is nothing but here in a readme file you tell what is this repository about, what are you working on, or what is the code about. So right now, since it is the demo and there's nothing I'm going to do, just showing you how to create one. I'm not going to add a readme file. I'll show it to you later on. So I'm going to create the repository now. So see here, when we create a repository, it'll take us to this page. So we have here certain branches. So here we have to we have created a new repository and we're supposed to create a new repository on the command line. I want all of y'all to copy this. Copy this. And I want you all to come to your desktop page. In the desktop page, I want you all to create a new folder. And you can name it anything. So since this is a practice, this thing, I'll give just my folder name as practice. After creating a folder practice, I want you people to create a text document inside the folder. So I'm creating here one and naming it as demo itself. So I hope you all are following me. I hope you're created. I'll be continuing now. So after you create the text document, right click and just go to the option, which is we have an option here. Since Lakshmikant had explained how to set up the Git Bash and GitHub. So your Git Bash, I hope so it's ready. So here now we have to click on the option Git Bash here. So when you click on the option Git Bash here, I hope it takes you to this terminal. I'll wait for some time so that you can do it. Okay, I'll be continuing. So that we had copied a set of commands from the GitHub website. So now I want you all to paste that over here. Okay. When we paste here, there are some commands initialized. So first one is git init. So here we are initializing the repository. Then we have the adme file. So see here, when we created the text document, we didn't have a readme file. So when we committed it, that is when we initialized it, the readme file is added out here. So I hope you can see the differences. Then we have to commit the file. That is whatever changes we have done, we're supposed to add in here. So after committing the branch, I'll talk about branching later on, but which branching is done. And since my name and user email is already set, I have already set it up. So my name is shown here. So I hope even your name is shown here because as Lakshmikant has already explained you how to set it up. So here the git push command is taking place. So I'll be starting with the command. So I'll be waiting for few seconds so that you can just go through this. Okay, I'll be starting now. So first command is git add. Git add is nothing but you are adding the file to adding the present file to the repository which we created in the GitHub account. So I'll be using the command git add dot space dot. So see here, git add space dot. Enter. I hope everybody has done till here. So when and after adding, we have to commit the file. So to commit the file, we have to give the command git commit space -m space in two inverted commas. Here in this two inverted commas, you're supposed to add what are the changes you're making. So for example, if you are For example, I'll take, if you're developing, we are doing web development or something, and you're changing some code out there. What code you're changing? For example, if you have given hello people and later you've changed to hello people, good morning, you have to give what are the changes you have done there. So right now I'll just give hello and enter. So we have here, see, you can see you can see here, one file change. We have not inserted anything and we have not deleted anything. So we have just changed one file and I've put it as hello. Fine. So next we are supposed to push this file to the repository. So for pushing a file, we have to give the command git push. I think everybody is following me until now. I hope I'm going slow. So I want everybody to do along with me. So now after giving the git push command, enter. So we have pushed the file. So when we get back to the command here, just reload, refresh this. So we can see here, we have added the file. See, this is a demo file which I have created here. See, my demo file has been added to my GitHub. Okay, so I hope everybody have got it till here, which I've shown now. So this is my README file and this is my text file. There's nothing given, so I'll explain now. So I hope everybody has got it. So now when I get back to your folder which I've created in your desktop and open your text file, that is the demo one which I've created. So I'll be just typing some messages and show you how this is pushed into the GitHub source. So hello, good morning. And I'm going to save it. Hope everybody have done till now. So after saving it, I'll get back to my terminal here and I'm going to add the file. Again, see, this git add, git commit and git push is always there in the command section. So you can push the file after committing all the files, but you have to always use the command git add and git commit. But you can push the file once you've committed all the changes. So I'll be doing again git add. As I've changed my text document, I've added some text into it. So git add space dot, enter. Again, I'm going to since I've committed the file, I have done some changes. I'm doing git commit -m. In the inverted comma, I have done some changes. So in the text document was empty and I've added now hello and good morning. So now I'll just put here good morning because I've already put hello in the above. Okay, now I'm going to enter. So we have here one file change and two insertions. So we have changed one file and we have inserted two commands, two texts. So now I'm going to push this into my GitHub source. So git push, enter. So I have pushed into, so I'll go back to my GitHub account and I'm going to refresh it. After refresh it, see, good morning. I've changed, see, whatever you have committed there, I've committed and I've changed, whatever changes I've given as good morning, right? So it comes over here. So now I'm going to open the text document, which here. So you can see here, whatever I have texted in the text document in the desktop has come here. That is hello, good morning. I think everybody have done till here, till I've done. So here, so So I'll wait for some time and then I'll start with branching. So I hope everybody has understood till now how you're supposed to add the file, commit the file, and push the file to the GitHub source. I hope there's no doubt and you're doing it along with me. Okay. So now branching takes place. There are when we go into the GitHub account here, we can see here something. We can see here. There's one tab here which shows as main. This is where branches takes place. So you can add a branch. I'll show you how to add a sub branch, not a branch, sub branch into it. So this is where a branch is. So get back to your git bash here and type git branch. When you give the command git branch and enter, so what are the branches present in your source will be shown here. That is, we have only one branch and that is main. So you can see here. I hope everybody have done till here. So we are in the main branch. See, we are in the main branch. We are in the main branch. So they are showing it. So they are highlighting the main branch here. So I hope everyone have done still here. So to create a sub branch that is under the main branch, you have to give the command git branch. Not everybody to do it along with me. Git branch, whatever branch name you're going to give. So since I'm creating a sub branch, I'll be giving my sub branch name as my name itself. So the sub branch is created. So to see whether we have the sub branch, we'll again give git branch and see the branches we have. So git branch. So see, I've created a sub branch here, that is git branch Anvita, and whatever sub branch I've created here, we can see it over here. Okay. So we have created a sub branch, but see, but when we add the file out here, or to switch between the branches, when we want to switch between the branches, because see, now we are in the main branch. So if I want to go to Anvita or whatever branch you have, whatever sub branch you have created, we have to give the command git check out what sub branch do you want to switch to. So I want to go to my sub branch, that is Anvita, so I'll be giving my sub branch name. So git check out your sub branch name. So see, we have a comment here, it is shown here, we have switched to the branch Anvita, and you can see the changes out here also. Here we were in the main branch, here also we were in the main branch, but when we switch, or when we put the command git checkout Anvita, when we switch the branch, see, I'm switching to the branch Anvita. Fine? I hope you can see it here. Now, I hope everyone is doing along with me. I'll wait for some minute so that you can do it. Okay, so I hope everybody have done it. So I'll be continuing now. I'll continue now. So now since I have switched between the branches, so now I'll give git branch. So you can see here, I have switched the branches. So the branch which I'm present now is highlighted here. So now since I've switched from main to Anvita, the Anvita is highlighted here as I've switched the branch. I hope you're getting it. Now I'm going to again do git add git commit I'm going to add what are the changes I'm doing. I have not done any changes, but I'm just going to explain what is going to happen after this. So I'll just give done. See, on the branch Anvita, there's nothing to commit and the working tree is clean. So we have not done anything, nothing. We have not committed anything, we have not done anything, so nothing. So it's giving this comment has in the branch Anvita, we have nothing to commit and the working tree is clean. So now I'll switch back to main. So I'll give git check out main. So now I've switched from Anvita to main. So now to delete a branch or sub branch, there are commands. Okay. So we have to delete one sub branch. We have git. I hope everybody is doing it along with me. I'll wait for some time and then I'll continue with the deletion of sub branch. To delete one sub branch, I'll be starting now. To delete a sub branch, you have to give git check out -d. So what is the branch you want to delete? So I want to delete now the sub branch. Since I've created only one, I want to delete that sub branch, and so I'll be deleting it. See, now the branch is not yet deleted. So to do this, there's one more command, that is git check out capital D, not small d, capital D. And so before doing this, we are in some other branch. So first we have to switch the branch. So for that, we have to give git check out. We have to go to the main branch. So main. So now we are in the main. So now here we are supposed to give what are the branch you want to delete. So now you give git check out hyphen capital D and what is this thing you want to delete? Branch you want to delete, sub branch. This is a small error here. I'm extremely sorry for this. Okay, extremely sorry for the delay. So to delete a branch, to delete a sub branch, first, since I'm in the main branch and I want to delete my sub branch Anvita, so the command is git branch -d, and what is the sub branch you want to delete? So I want to delete Anvita, so I'll be deleting that now. So we can see here the branch is deleted. Deleted branch Anvita. So now if I give git branch, you'll find only the main branch. We don't have Anvita here. So I hope you have understood the things, the commands I've explained. So I've explained about the git add, git commit. So I'll go back to the top and I'll show you. So git add, here we have from here, git add, where we are adding the file and committing the file. That is whatever changes we are doing, we're committing it to it. And then we have git push. We are pushing the file to the GitHub source. So now just always keep in mind that git add and git commit is always the mandatory command. So always you're supposed to use this command git add and git commit. So after committing a certain changes, only then even you can push it to the GitHub source, or you even can push it again and again. So instead of pushing it again and again, you can change all the changes you want to do, and then push the changed files into the GitHub source. Okay, these are the main git add and git commit and git push are the three main primary commands. Then we talked about branching. So branching. So when we come to branch, the command is git branch. So when we give the command git branch, it shows us the branches we are at. So here when I give git branch, I am having only one branch, that is the main branch. And we cannot get another branch, but we can create a sub branch. So when we create a sub branch, when we want to create a sub branch under the branches, we have to give git branch and name of the sub branch you want to create. So I have created here a sub branch named as Anvita. So again, I have created here. So in the main, I have created one more sub branch as Anvita. So here, when we create here and give git branch, you can see two branches are there. So here, this branch is called as the sub branch, and this is the main branch. Then when we want to switch between the branches, we have to give git checkout and to what branch you want to go, what branch you want to switch to. That name you have to give. So I have switched, when I have switched here from main to my sub branch. And the next one is how to delete a sub branch. So again, now, for example, if you do some changes in your branch, edit some text file, you have to give again git add, git commit, and if you have done any changes, you have to even push it to the GitHub source. Since I've not done any changes, I have nothing here, so it's nothing to commit and working tree is clean. So now next command is how to delete a branch. So to delete a branch, you have to give the command git branch space -d and the sub branch or the branch you want to delete. So I want to delete my sub branch. So when I give this command, my sub branch is deleted out here. Okay. So these are the basic primary commands. I hope you have understood. I hope you have understood and you have done it along with me. I hope you understood and you have done it along with me. Thank you. These are the basic primary commands, and I hope I have taught well. I request Devi Prasad to start with his session of Hacktoberfest. Thank you very much for cooperating with me, and I hope you have understood what I have taught. Thank you. Devi Prasad, you can please continue.
Thank you for the speakers who share their knowledge, and so I will today explaining about the Hacktoberfest. Okay, so my name is Devi Prasad Ray, and I'm studying third year CSC engineering in AJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology, and I'm the cloud lead in GDSC AJIET. So let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so about me, I know some of these languages: C, C++, Java, Python, Kotlin, JavaScript, and PHP. And I prefer coding over reading. Okay, so many of us will like that. And I have got a gold badge for C++ in Hacker Rank, and I am interested in web development, cloud computing, and competitive programming. And here I have given my GitHub username and LinkedIn username, so you can contact me. So then about today's agenda, at first I will be telling what is Hacktoberfest, and then I will be telling you how to participate in the Hacktoberfest, and then I will doing a demo session on how to participate in this Hacktoberfest and how to send the pull request and how all these things works. And then we will be discussing some commonly asked questions. And if you have any questions in between, you can ask in the comment section. Okay. So then now we are when we are talking about Hacktoberfest. So Hacktoberfest is DigitalOcean's annual event that encourages people to contribute to open source throughout October. Okay, so what is open source? First of all, so the open source means open source softwares. Everyone can access that. Everyone can access that. Everyone can modify that for free without paying anything. They can contribute to those projects. So, for example, we have Linux. Okay, so Linux operating system. So it's an open source, means anyone of us can access that Linux operating system code, and we can modify that and we can upload it anywhere. So why these DigitalOceans come with this initiative? So it encourages developers to contribute to open source projects and practice programming by participating in solving problems across projects. Okay, so what does it mean? Means everyone wants to work in open source nowadays. Means we want to contribute to someone's project, or we want someone to contribute to our projects as well. So at that time we will host our we will share our projects in open source, and anyone who is interested or anyone who is able to solve those issues or bugs, so they can contribute to us. Okay, so this is the main agenda of Hacktoberfest, and it will be from September 26th to October 31st. Okay, so how to participate in this? So first, we need to register any time between September 26th and October 31st. After October 31st, you can't register to these events and you can't means participate in this event. Okay, so then the second thing is pull requests can be made in any GitHub or GitLab hosted project that's participating in Hacktoberfest. So we need to look for the Hacktoberfest topic, and any repositories which has these Hacktoberfest tags, we can contribute to that, and that will count in our progress. So then project maintainers must accept your pull or merge request for them to count toward your total. Okay, so there will be a project maintainers who created the project or who maintaining those projects. So whenever you send a pull request, they have to merge your pull requests, and then only the Hacktoberfest website will count our pull request. So have 4 pull or merge requests accepted between October 1 and October 31st to complete Hacktoberfest. So obviously, so we have to make 4 pull requests, and those 4 pull requests have to be merged by those project maintainers, means they have to accept that in between October 1st and October 31st. So at that time, this will we can complete these things. So now I'll be doing a demo. So I think you can all follow me. So at the first, we have to go to hacktoberfest.com website. So there we have every information, means about participation and pull merge request details and what are the spam things, and every information we can get it from there. And then we have the information about events, and we can donate for them. And we have the about page about this Hacktoberfest event, and then we can join the Discord server also here. And then we have this start hacking button. So okay, when we tap onto that, we can initiate through GitHub or GitLab. As I have already said, we can access through GitHub or GitLab. So I will be initiating it with my GitHub account. So authorization in process, and I can see my profile picture here, and the progress is 0 because I haven't made any pull requests. And now we will be having a what you can do is you can just search for Hacktoberfest repos. So okay, Hacktoberfest repositories, and you will be having many repositories here. You can contribute to any one of them. Any one of them you can contribute, and you send your pull request, and when they accept your pull request, you can get a count like 1, 2, 3, 4, and after completing all the 4, you will be getting completed, and you will be asked for your address or something like that to send the goodies and all. So then we have created a repository. Okay, so in our DevNation GitHub account, we have created a repository for this Hacktoberfest event. So I'll be that link will be in comment section as well, and YouTube, and it will also be in YouTube description. So okay, now the first thing you have to do is you have to open that repository, and in the right corner, we'll be having a option for forking. Okay, so you have to type create a new fork. That will be fork to your account. So that will create a new repository in my GitHub account with the same name as the AJIET DevNation HackElite, because we have forked that. So then what should I have to do? I have to open git bash here. Okay, so then I have to clone this project. I think you all know what is clone and how to do cloning and all. So now we have to enter git clone and then paste that link here. So since I have already have that HackElite 2022 folder here. 1 minute. Yeah, here I have that folder. That's why it's saying already existed. So then we have to change the directory to that HackElite. And then we can see there are 4 types of problems. Okay, I will be explaining that. So HackElite, what is HackElite? HackElite is a repository created and maintained by DevNation coding community at AJIET. This is the coding community of our AJIET DevNation. So this is open to all and everyone, irrespective of your coding levels. Okay, anyone with intermediate skills or beginner skills or advanced skills, everyone can contribute here. So this is the flow chart about how it works. Then how to contribute, this is the main thing. So we will welcome all the contributions, suggestions and ideas for improvement from the community. So what you can do is you can contribute by posting the solution folder. Okay, so there are 4 types of tasks: type 1, type 2, type 3 and type 4. What is type 1 about? Type 1 consists of various code snippets that are almost correct but have some errors. Okay, so it's almost like I think we will be having some competitions regarding that error finding or debugging like that. So it's almost like that only, means you have to find the errors and you have to correct the code. And you can contribute to this task either by uploading different problems that are similar in nature, as well as the corresponding solution by uploading solution for given problems. There will be a problems and you have to make the solution and you have to upload there. And about type 2 problems, type 2 consists of competitive programming sums. So this will consist of competitive programming sums and you can contribute by uploading more questions. You can upload more questions also, or you can upload the solutions for the respected sums. And the type 3 consists of designing UI represented by the given images, and you can contribute for this either by uploading your own UI images along with the appropriate code, or by uploading solutions for the given task. There are some tasks given. You can either upload the solution for that task, or you can upload your own codes. Okay, so then the type 4 is a folder to upload various kinds of portfolio websites. So portfolio websites, I think we all know that portfolio website is a website which will tell about ourselves only. So you can upload those portfolio websites here, and you can contribute by uploading your portfolio website screenshots along with the code. And I request you to put the screenshots along with the code so that we can also see the output for that. Okay, so then the main thing is whenever you are clicking this type 1 and all, so you will be having questions. So in the type 2, I guess we have the questions about competitive programming. You can see the questions and you can try to answer these questions, or you can upload more questions. Okay, so and one more thing, and you can contribute to only one repository 4 times. You can send 4 pull requests to the same repository or different repository. It doesn't matter. The thing is you have to send the 4 pull requests. That's it. Okay, so then we have opened the HackElite 2022, and now I will just open my Visual Studio Code. Okay, so in type 2, upload here. So these are the folders inside that type2 folder. I'll be creating a folder. This is the important thing. You have to create a folder with your GitHub username. Okay, so you have to create a folder with your GitHub username and create a new file. So create a new file. I'll be creating a simple hello world program here. Okay, so the simple hello world program in Python. So yes, then so I will be pushing this into my GitHub account. So now we have to change the directories. Okay, so in type2 upload here, then Devi 5040. Okay, so cd. In this Devi 5040 folder, we have the file named hello.py. So we can add that individual file, or we can add all the file at once. So I will add all the file at once. So we have only one file, so it doesn't matter. So I have added the file. Then I will commit. So here in the commit, you can give any messages regarding that project. So I will just tell hello world program. That's it. It committed. Then I will push this to my GitHub account. Okay, so when I open my GitHub account, in type2, in upload here, I can see my folder here, Devi 5040, and I have the hello.py program here. So from here, I can contribute, means I can send the pull request. Okay, so for that you just need to press this contribute button and then open the pull request. Okay, so then I have to give the title for my pull request. I will give hello world program. So this will be checking for the eligibility, and now this the pull request has been sent to this AJIET DevNation. That folder is there, no? For that folder, I have sent the pull request. So from there, our team will see those codes sent by you, and we will try to merge it there. We will be having pull requests here. So this is the pull request I have sent. So I will be merging that. So confirm merging. So after merging, I can see my code here in the DevNation, in the AJIET DevNation repository also. I can see my folder, Devi 5040. That's it. So this is the thing we have to do. This is the thing we have to do to contribute to open source projects. Okay, so I think everyone has understood that. And if you have any questions, please ask me now, or put it in comment section. Okay, so now I'll be telling about the commonly asked questions. Okay, so what are the commonly asked questions regarding this Hacktoberfest? So first, how are my pull requests tracked? So after we log into the Hacktoberfest website with your GitHub account, so it will track the pull requests you make in October. So this is the main thing. Okay, so we have to make the pull requests in October only. So before October 31st, you have to make those four pull requests, and our team will try to merge those pull requests. Okay, so you can contribute to any other projects also, but the thing is we have done it very simple, so you can contribute to us also. So can I make a peer to my own repository or a friend's repository? Yes, but it's encouraged to contribute to other repositories instead. So the thing is you can send the pull request to your own repository or a friend's repository. But the main thing, they have started this initiative to contribute to the open source projects. So that's why it is encouraged to contribute to other repositories instead. If you do it to your own repository or friend's repository or any dummy repositories, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, it should have registered in Hacktoberfest event. That means it should have the tag as Hacktoberfest event. Then only it will consider. Then do all peers have to be in the same repository? So as I said, our DevNation will be having a repository HackElite. So it is not you have to do all the pull requests in only in that repository. You can do in many repositories also. So then can all the four pull requests be in the same repo? Yes, obviously you can make four pull requests to the same repository also. Do the peers have to be merged to be counted? No, your pull requests need not to be merged to count, but they must not be marked invalid by the project maintainer. So the thing is, when you send the pull request, so the maintainers, if they marked invalid, means if you haven't made any changes, you are just uploading some dummy files and all. So at that time, they might mark it as invalid. So at that time, that pull request won't count. Okay, so and if they don't merge your pull request, then also it will be counted. Do the issues need to be marked as Hacktoberfest? So it won't. It is not necessary to. It is not necessary to. The issues need to be marked as the Hacktoberfest, and I think it completes my session. And thank you everyone for patiently listening for me. And if you have any questions, please ask me now. And I will request Isha to continue from this. Thank you.
Thank you, Devi Prasad, for this amazing session. So hope all of your session are going well. Let's make it better by a quiz. So hi, I'm Isha Sheikh Bashir, GDSC lead at AJIET Mangalore and core member of DevNation. So let's start by a quiz. Again, yeah, I want you all to join this quiz link in Slido. I'll wait for 5 minutes so that all of you can join. Okay, I think everyone has joined. Let's start. Okay, for the first question, which of these terms best describe GitHub? Issue tracking system, web-based repository hosting service, distributed version control system, or integrated development environment? Okay, so let's see the answer. Okay, we have a nice competition between the distributed version control system and web. Let's see the answer. Okay, we have web-based repository hosting service. So let's see the leaderboard, and we have Sanidhi and Disha Heber in the top. The next question, what is the opposite of git clone? So it is git status, git push, git add, or git upload. Okay, now let's see. Okay, I think many people have voted for git push. So let's see the answers. Yeah, it is git push, and the leaderboard. Okay, Disha Heber is in the first, and followed by Chaitanya and Diksha. The next question, what command do you run to view the commit history of your repository? Is it git history, git log, git commit h, or git past? So let's see the answers. Okay, many of you have voted for git commit, whereas few have voted for git log. The answer is git log. So yeah, now let's see the leaderboard. And I think, yeah, Disha Hebar is in the first, followed by Chaitanya and Diksha again. How do you check the state of local Git repository since your last commit? Is it git def, git status, git check, or git commit? Okay, so let's see the answer. And many have voted for git status as well as git check. The answer is git status. And the leaderboard, again, Disha Heber on the top, followed by Atria, Vijit Kumar, Pratik, and Gitika. So the next question, which of the correct usage of push command? Git push branch remote, none of them. Git push remote branch, or both are correct? This is a tricky question, I guess. So let's see the votings, and many people have voted for git push as well as the first option. The answer is the first option, git push branch remote. And the leaderboard, we have Pratik at the top, or Disha Heber is at the fourth position, followed by Sanidhi in the second and Gaurav in the third. Next question, which of the correct option to submit your changes from the working directory all the way to the remote repository? The question answers are git commit, git add, git push, git add, git push, git commit, or git push, git add, and git commit. So let's see the voting. And we have 67% voted for git add, git push, and git commit. Let's see the answers. Okay, the 26 person won, that is git commit, git add, and git push. Let's see the leaderboard. Okay, again we have Disha Habar in the first, followed by Pratik, Yomit, Sanidhi, and Atreya. Let's go for the next one. Which of the following terms best describe Git? Distributed version control system, issue tracking system, integrated development environment, or web-based repository hosting service? I think this is the very easiest question because our speakers again and again, they have been imposing on this. Let's see the answers. Okay, many people have voted for distributed version control system, and few have voted for the last one. The answer is distributed version control system. And let's see the leaderboard. We have Pratik at the top, followed by Disha Hebbar, Gaurav and Vijit Kumar, and Likit, I suppose. Okay, let's move on with the next question. Which of the following commands is used in switching between branches? Git merge, git branch, or git checkout? Okay, I think this is an easy question. Okay, so let's see the voting. Okay, many people have voted. 62% has voted for checkout, whereas there's a tie between the other two. And the correct answer is checkout, git checkout. Let's see the leaderboard. Okay, Pratik is in the top, followed by Disha Hebbar again, and Gaurav, Vijit Kumar, and Likit Kumar. Okay, so next one is, what is the shortcut to staging all the changes you have? So the options are git commit, git stage a, git add, or git commit add. Let's see what will be the second last question's answer, who will be on the leaderboard. And now the voting. Okay, we have git stage dash a in the top. Let's see what's the correct answer. And it is git add. So the 4% of the people have got it correct. Now let's see the leaderboard. We have Vijit Kumar in the top, followed by Pratik, Disha Hebbar, Gaurav, and I'm sorry, I can't see the last one. Okay, now the last question is, what is Hacktoberfest? It is an online festival for open source community, or it is an online festival for hacking. Both answers are not sure. So let's see who of you get this question correct. Actually, this is a very basic and easy question. So let's see the voting. Okay, we have 79% with the first answer and both answers, few of them. Let's see the leaderboard with the last question. Okay, Pratik is the winner. We'll be sharing this screen on our Instagram stories. Followed by, Vijit Kumar is the winner, and then followed by Pratik and Disha Hebbar, Yomit, and guess my name. So congratulations, all of you. Okay, thank you everyone for attending the event. We'll be waiting for your pull request. We will have more events like this, and little more you put your generally thank you. So we'll have more events like this in the future. I thank all of you for joining the event, as well as the speakers for their fabulous support. If you have any question or doubts regarding this, you can also contact us through our LinkedIn, Instagram profile, or Twitter. And we'll be waiting for your pull request so that we can merge it. And 4 mergers will be getting a t-shirt, as you all know, from the Hacktoberfest community. So yeah, thank you everyone.